Hello Monsters, and welcome to the stream. My name is Mellar, and today we're going to try and play Pokemon Arceus. Can things get cold welded? Like cold? Can it be so cold that it melts? There we go. Right, there we go. Right, we're sorted. This isn't quite as good as the GoPro as the Pro controller, but it's a good in between while we wait. Well, I say while we wait for it to charge. I'll put it on charge later. It's fine. I'll remember. Right, what we got? What we got? I don't know. I've never, because you never really get like super intense weather in the UK, to be honest. I mean, we had like a really bad cold snap for a couple of weeks. In December, and I say, like, I was talking about like a really bad cold snap. Like loads of people, including myself, had their boilers stop working. Everything froze over. Everything stopped working. -4 it was. Between -8 and -4. That's like nothing to you Canadians, isn't it? I mean, that's like sweatshirt weather for you guys, you know. So I don't know. We never really get any like. So I don't know. Can a tire melt to asphalt in a freezing cold? Probably. Wait, so wait, have we done this one? Can I have a chat with Moral? Oh, let's go do that. Is that in this town? It is. Let's go do that. Yeah, well, I mean, you get this thing free with the Switch. This is the fancy thing. Although these actually aren't too bad, considering that most Xbox controllers are all like £60-70. I'm pretty sure that the Switch Pro controllers are only about 30 or 40. Say only. So cheap comparatively. I've been playing Breath of the Wild in my free time because I finished Persona 5. So I just try to run with B. I'm gonna get so confused with the controls. Also, I should probably open my my little cheat sheet of the voices as well, shouldn't I? But how you all been? I hope you've all been well. How you been updating Smokey, Dagger, Power? Let me get my my little cheat sheet out. I'm pretty sure Switch controllers are just as expensive as... No, the Switch Pro controllers were significantly cheaper than the Xbox One controller that I bought for my PC. Like about like 60% of the price, like significantly cheaper, unless you buy third party. No, it's definitely not a third party. Yeah, it's got the logo on it and everything. Maybe that's just in the UK, but yeah, they're significantly cheaper, my dude. Oh, hold on, I'm looking in the wrong place, aren't I? The controls are more expensive in the US unless you buy with a charging kit. Damn. I think he got a rare sale. Maybe. Who's this? What's this guy's name? Moral. Do we give this guy a name? I mean, he should come at the end of a story, shouldn't he? Maybe. Do you have a Parasect for me? I have caught a Parasect actually. I've only got one, so I'm a little bit loath to give it to you. But you know what? Fuck it. Have it. Most people shit on Nintendo. Now, most of their stuff is expensive, but for some reason their Pro controllers aren't that expensive where I am. Xbox controllers are 65 USD, Switch Pro controllers are 80. It's like the other way around in the UK. Weird, isn't it? Hold on, let me actually look. I won't bring it up on screen because Amazon doxes you pretty bad, but Switch Pro controller. To be fair, the ones that look like first party controllers are all like 65 quid, so I think I must have gotten mine on offer. Because it was only like 40 quid. It's a lovely mushroom and all, but where's the Parasect you promised me? You can't be saying the mushroom is actually... Wow, these guys really don't know anything about Pokemon, do they? Let's not forget how expensive individual Joy-Cons are. How expensive are individual Joy-Cons actually? Probably quite expensive. What was the question? There's been a few, but the main one is just how are you guys doing? I mean, it's over a week. It's like a week and a half since I last streamed. You get one on sale, definitely. Damn, that's I'm pretty happy with that. I think. You're saying this thing is a Pokemon, not a mushroom. It's clearly look. It's got eyes. It's moving. Have you ever seen a mushroom move of its own accord? It's called a forager's intuition. But 20 long years of picking tells me something is amiss. I'm sure of it. The thing that turned to look at me just now is definitely a mushroom. Are you actually an idiot? I had you for a minute there. Please forgive my shroom humor, but could you imagine? Okay, so you're not an idiot. You're just trying to punk me. Wow, I'm laughing on the inside, dude. I promise. I have allergies and a cold. What are you allergic to, my dude? Pokemon that's really just a mushroom. Such a thing is a suffer for fiction, right? He's not an idiot, he's an asshole. Important distinction there, Power, I love it. Yes, I think you're right. Oh my god, this just isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. Right, so is that... We're surrounded by assholes again. Again? When did that happen? Which is really just worse. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's worse? You tell me. Oh, in Spaceballs. God, what an amazing movie. I think I might have to watch that again soon because I swear I've forgotten like half of the jokes in that movie. Some tree pollen grasses and that stuff. Ah, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, I hope you get better from the cold soon. I definitely had something not that long ago. I was coughing my lungs up. Subby. Do you put him with do you put him with sushi? That's what Raw is saying. Yeah. What a remarkable tail that was. You leave my tail alone. I mean, I haven't got a tail. What are you talking about? Pokemon it belonged to must have been a wee little thing. It's hiding behind some rocks when I found it with naught but its tail poking out. But it was a tail I'd give anything to see again. That's a bit weird, my dude. I think you would catch a Pokemon I'm talking about. Its tail was elegant and swirly like a spring. Come show me it after you catch it. I'll tell you what, motherfucker. Why don't you tell me the name of the Pokemon and I'll consider it? Wait. Why did that play? What happened? Was that... Why did that actually happen? Did someone redeem something just now? Because it's not coming up on my feed. Oh my god. Twitch. Is it Twitch? I don't know if Twitch is having an issue or I'm just having... look. Do you know what? I fucking give up. Kerrigan said something. But was it Kerrigan? Because he did say something at the same time that it said unfuck yourself, but... I mean, it's not supposed to play a sound when... Okay. Right, what are we doing here? It's a new request. Yes, that's what I'm looking for right now. I'm going to pick up all the new requests and then we'll see what we can do. We're definitely going to do some main quests today, but I'm going to have a sort of a bit of a poke around for side missions. I have been fiddling with the bot a little bit.
Oh my.
While I've been off. Flower, these are all people... I am voice acting, by the way, but these are all people that I haven't given voices to. And to be honest with you, at this point, if they haven't got a voice, I don't think I'm going to give them one. Although pretty much all the old people have the same voice anyway. Why, if it isn't one of the young'uns from the Survey Corps, good thing you dropped by. I need some help making friends with this Eevee. Think you could lend a hand? Kanala, my granddaughter, brought the little guy home with her the other day. and I want us to be on good terms. Yo, Sophie, how's it going? You alright, mate? It's nice to see you. After thinking long and hard, I decided the best way to win Evie over was the old-fashioned... Why am I suddenly incredibly concerned? Oh, through tasty treats. We're good. We're good. I'll be whipping up a special snack from my hometown. Some of the ingredients for it don't grow here in Hisui, but I found a few local berries. These are my berries. And things that will make good enough substitutes. 3 stalks of hearty grains, 2 hopo berries. That's what I'm losing right now. Hopo. Just tired because people at work were annoying. Customers or colleagues? How are you? I feel like I've recovered from my sickness, which is nice. We're having a lot of technical issues today. My stream deck isn't working at all. I think Elgato have brought out some sort of update, software update, which makes everything better, doesn't it? No, it's broken it. So I spent I spent half an hour before the stream trying to fix that, gave up. And Twitch is being a bit fucky as well. She's gonna eat the Eevee. Hi, I'm good, thanks. I'm Dad. Both sadly and annoyingly, the manager I'm assigned to is useless. Know the feeling. Is he a melt though? Is he a melt? That's the question. You choose when you want to update the stream software, Mellar. No, it updated on its own. It did it of its own accord.
We were trying to heal you. I was just doing a test.
I really don't recommend trying to rub it in, Power, because I am this close to losing my shit. You should be down with a sickness, you motherfucker. He's a chav. Oh, so worse. Yeah, I think I'd... As much as I malign melts, I think I'd mildly prefer a melt than a chav. Updates always fuck things up. Not always. Only bad ones do. How you doing, Ben? It's nice to see you. Are you better yet? Because I know that you've been quite ill recently, and I know that you were ill over the weekend because I do occasionally check my Twitter. Like once a month. I'm counting on you. Oh, don't count on me. Go and get it yourself, old man. I don't know. Do I? Yeah. I like... Well, I don't... You know what? Fuck you. I'm glad you're finally feeling better. Me too. Me too. It was not nice. And I had to go to London while I was still somewhat sick. Luckily, I managed to hold it together. I didn't want to go. Didn't do anything fun, but it's done now. Melts, homer noises. Like a nice like cheese melt is gorgeous, but it's not the kind of melt we're talking about, unfortunately. Raw. Everyone knows one. Some people work with them. If you're unlucky, you have a manager that is one, but I'd still rather have a melt than a chav. Updates are a thing. The fact that you have a dozen bits of software running at any different time makes it hard to pin down which update caused it. If it was an update and not some of your hardware breaking. Well, either way, I'm pissed off because it's an expensive piece of kit, and either they've brought out an update which doesn't work, and it's an expensive piece of kit, so, you know, having a really expensive paperweight is annoying, or 2, you're right, it's a hardware issue and it's broken, and I've only had it for, what, a year and a half? Not good enough. So, I mean, I'm not really sure if you're trying to make me feel better, but it's not working, Power. Try harder, please. Why, what's here? Nothing seems relevant to you. That's a fucking mood. Might even be wallpaper engine. You think that wallpaper engine is making my stream deck not work? Interesting theory. I mean, it's not impossible. But it's fucking unlikely, let's face it, mate. I mean, come on. Alright, where's this, I've heard wilder things. Yeah, the mayor of Warsaw spontaneously combusted in the 11th century, and in 8th century Burgundy, it once rained herring. Both true facts. Although I might have got the number of the, like, which century it was and that kind of thing slightly out, but... Right, there's someone in this building that I can get a quest from. I very much intend to find them. Come out, wherever you are. So what you been up to in your spare time then, Sophie, or haven't you been getting any? I finally finished Persona 5, so I've been... I decided... I'm not really sure what prompted it. I think I just felt like it, but oh, here we go. I started a third playthrough of Breath of the Wild. I'm already fairly near the end, to be honest. I've done 3 of the Divine Beasts. That nostalgic... Risa. Did we give her a voice? No. That nostalgic and unmistakable fragrance. If only I could smell it again. I wonder if the herbs from my home region can be found here in Hisui as well. Oh, you're part of the Survey Corps, right? Maybe you've seen what I'm looking for. It's a herb that looks like a bluish vine. I've heard it clings to specific Pokemon. Please let me know if you manage to catch a Pokemon that has herbs that look like a blue vine hanging off it. I have noticed that quite a few of the side missions in this are very similar. There's not much variety in the side missions. Oh, is this actually a basement that we haven't been to? No, I don't want to turn shield mode on. At least it asks if you're sure now. They must have added that not a huge amount of time ago, because when it first got brought out, several people, including myself, accidentally activated it because it was one click. And it was right next to other important buttons. So I think I might have just... I might have accidentally activated shield mode if they hadn't added that confirmation in. Right, what do we have? Let's have a quick rundown of the requests, the side missions. So we need hearty grains. So does this include information, like stuff that we've got in our, like, what's it called, in our treasure chest? Let's go and check it out, because I'm guessing it probably doesn't, and that we have nowhere near enough like bits. But which one's our house? It's this one, isn't it? I think. He guesses. Is this my house? This is my house. So, what I'm looking for are these grains. I mean, let's face it, I could do with some grains, right? Look. There we go. Hearty grains. So, in actual fact, it only takes account of the fact that you've got the stuff that you've actually got in your satchel, which is a little bit annoying, but okay, that's fine. So... Oh, we've actually got everything we need. How wonderful for us. In that case, then, we might as well complete that quest while we're here. 48. I'm not entirely sure what the numbers are about, because at first I thought that they were, like, the level that your Pokemon should be at the time you take up the quest. But I'm not quite so sure that that's the case anymore. I think they might just be the number of, like, the quests might be numbered. Possibly. Like, just... what's the word? Incrementally numbered, maybe. But yes, it's been an interesting couple of weeks since I last streamed. I'm a little bit salty about the fact that the things aren't working. I see you found smashing. Oh yes. I see you found all the ingredients I asked for. You having a good day at work, bro? 3 stalks of heart. Yes, I know what I got for you. Are you happy to give these to me? No, I'm Mellar. You handed over blah, blah, blah. Yes, I know. We've already gone through it 3 times. Wonderful. These ingredients look nice and fresh. I'll get cooking. So wait here a while, would you? Why am I waiting? You're going to give me some? Aw, he's cooking me a home-cooked meal. How cute. They're all done. Let's have a taste before giving one to Evie, shall we? You obtained a hometown muffin. Is that what you're calling it now? A baked treat made from berries and other ingredients. It is often eaten in regions such as Galar. Excuse me. It is beloved by a surprising number of Pokemon. Munch, munch. That's interesting. Suddenly he's become, oh, what's his bloody name? Oh, Miss Moneypenny. I've been expecting you. What's his name? Sean Connery. I guess the taste is fine, but it's just not the same as the muffins in my hometown. I remember them being more... Hold on, I'm going to go to the effort of actually bringing OBS to do this. Moist. And having this nice, delicate flavor to them. Sorry to waste your time after all the trouble you went through to gather the ingredients for us. But I'm afraid these mediocre muffins, is that what you're calling them, won't be enough to get me and Evie's good books. You never know, Evie might think they're the best muffins ever. V. Oh, what's the matter, Evie? That Evie is adorable. Do you want one? Well, I won't stop you. Here you go. V. You like it that much? See, I told you, mate. That's great. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. That's a real song. V. It's by Cream. Do you want another? I don't think that's wise. Too many snacks will give you a bellyache. E. Oh, look. It's sitting. How could I resist such a cute little face? I'll spoil you rotten if you're not careful. Yes, I will. Thanks to you, it seems Evie and I will get on just fine. More than fine, even. I'm in your debt. Feeding your pet human food. Who knows what's point? Yeah, it's got chocolate in it. Evie's going to die in about 24 hours. Now I feel mean. As for my new muffin creations, they're not quite the same as the ones in my hometown. So how about we call them Jubilee muffins instead? You just said they were mediocre at best. Think I know just what to do to make them even tastier for my darling Evie too. I've jotted down my ideas. So here, you should try making some for yourself. Gee, thanks. A recipe for crafting Jubilee muffins from scratch. Required materials: 2 stalks of hearty grains, 2 hopo berries, 1 raspberry, and 1 cake lure base. And we got experience candy as well for that. How wonderful. We can leave now. I mean, to be fair, he did make it himself, so I would assume that he knows all the ingredients that went into it. But yes, you're not wrong. You are, in fact, power. Right, what other quests are like? Let's have a look. Let's I'll channel my my manager for a second. We'll look for the quick wins, shall we? We'll go for the quick wins today. Yes. Have a look what we've got. Elegant tail. Find a Pokemon with an elegant tail that curls like a spring. Nah. Ride Ursaluna and follow the blue signals to locate Wanda in the Crimson Mirelands. Like Wanda Maximoff. We're going to go find the Scarlet Witch. I'm in. Let's do it. he doesn't know what's poisonous. How do you know that? Maybe he does. You shouldn't assume ignorance in people. Right, we're gonna go to the Crimson Mirelands, I think. Smashing. I actually just realised that somewhat what's the word? Subconsciously, there's a character in the book that I'm reading that I've kind of imagined looks somewhat like my character in this, and I'm just realising now that I've done that. Not that. Right, how do I sniff? Wait. It was in this area, wasn't it? The Crimson Mirelands, right? Yeah. Follow the blue signals. How do I... Alright, no, there is a yellow signals. Doesn't know what Evie might like. Most likely, but you're still making an assumption there. You know what they say? To assume makes an arse out of you and me. Yeah. Wait, can I... Oh, I can. Oh, amazing. Right, where's the blue signal then? Do you know what, actually? I think what I probably want to do is I want to start... There's a new request down here as well. Let's go down to... I think this is the diamond settlement, isn't it? You're officially a dad with that assume comment. Didn't we used to say it all the time in our old job, though? Or maybe it was after you left. So what you been doing in your free time then, Sophie? I've been playing Breath of the Wild again. Right, so who's got the what? Oh, I travelled to the wrong place. We want to go to the Bogbound camp, which sounds absolutely gorgeous, by the way, doesn't it? That should be like a place that you'd like to go on, like a picnic date, or I don't know, like a romantic evening or something. But where could I have dropped it? Oh, I wonder if this person has a quest for me. Say you there? Could you lend me an hand? I was on my way from the Crimson Camp when this Alpha Hippodon came after me. I got away, but I dropped a charm I was carrying, and now I can't find it anywhere. I've just got it. I've just got to have it back. If you find a charm laying in a swamp, could you bring it back to me as long as I don't have to fight the Alpha with Gucci? Friends keep asking me to meet up, which is fun. I just want to sleep. I mean, I dig. I completely appreciate what you're trying to say there.
Slept like a log last night, woke up in the fireplace.
That's bloody terrible, mate. I love it. I'm still waiting for a blue signal, if I'm honest. For fuck's sake. You are welcome, Sophie. Let me take a Sophie. It was lame. Oh, hello. You're going to follow me now, aren't you? Asshole. I'm just going to run. But yeah, no, that's definitely a mood. You just like... You just kind of want to sleep. Oh my god, Mellar. What? What? Nothing happened. What are you talking about? Oh, blue. I see a blue... I see blue.
I see trees of blue. Red roses as well.
My biggest assumption is that Game Freak didn't think that far. True, how dangerous feeding food is so random. I mean, that is a fair... It's an assumption. I wouldn't mind, but they never bothered when I wasn't working. But now it's like, okay, Sophie time. Wait, so are these people that you work with now, or are they people that... I'm confused. Well, I mean, I'm not. I'm Mellar still, but... Wait, what is that? I want... Whatever that is, I want it. I want it now. Right, hold on. Can you... Right, duck. Right. Have I only got 15 balls? Not good enough, I'm afraid. I don't think we've got any of these yet. Well, that went well. Alright, fine. I'll throw my haunter at it. With the fact that the idea behind the game is no one knows how Pokemon works. I can fairly assume. Yeah, but you're still making an assumption though. Wow, I one hit Yanma, apparently whatever that's called. People that I've been friends with for a long time, for some reason they have decided to start making an effort. Now I'm not free all the time. So it's just bad timing is what it is. Is that what you mean, Sophie? Because that's, I mean, it's not their fault, but it is annoying. So I had 3 years off work. We could have hung out at any time during that time. Yeah, I mean, we should probably hang out again at some point, Sophie, but in your own time, mate. You know. It's an assumption, but it's an assumption. It's an assumption. Literally, the only thing that I'm asserting right now is that it's an assumption. The correct response is, yes, Mellar, you're right. I'm flattered, but it's irritating now. Yes, we need to meet up. I always have to... Aw, you. Yeah, we should. I was actually thinking this... I think it might have been when I was in London, actually. Because I was a lot of waiting around in London. And I was just sitting there like, should hang out with Sophie again sometime. Oh, I filled up my satchel, didn't I? Oh, why am I such a noob? Am I genuinely bad at video games, or does everyone do this shit? And that question goes to everyone watching apart from Power. Right, so it's somewhere in this direction. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's leave, right? I'm gonna go. Like, we're not leaving, but I'm gonna sort out my my satchel, and we'll go south from here. I think that's what we should probably smash you tomorrow. Sounds good to me. I like the sound of that. Plus, I think T will probably be quite excited to hang out again. Certainly do that. What would be an assumption? Let's. Okay, good. Well, the fact that you do it isn't an assumption. I do love me some tea. As long as you're not putting any milk or sugar with it. Did I ever tell you about the time? I must have told you about this time, because I don't really like English tea. I like brown tea or black tea or whatever you want to call it. I like sort of Chinese tea, green tea, all that kind of thing. And we went to one of my wife's friends' houses, Chinese lady. And she offered me some tea, and I was like thinking to myself, oh, so maybe I get some nice Chinese, some like oolong tea or something. So I was like, oh yes, please. And she went, would you like milk and sugar? And immediately I realised my mistake, and I was like, oh no, yeah, she's gonna give me black tea. And I was like, I can't just back out now. I can't go, actually, you know what? Never mind. So I had to politely drink this fucking tea. I was like, no. I really don't like black tea. I mean, I managed to drink it. It's not the worst thing in the world. She thought that's what... Yeah, she thought that's what I wanted. And I thought that all she'd have would be, you know, Chinese tea. So we managed to just completely miss each other on that point. I was just like, no. It was one of those moments where, like, you say something and someone responds and you immediately like, no. But, yeah, I'd gone beyond the point of no return at that moment. So, yeah. I think it's the only full mug of black tea I've ever drunk in my entire life. I've had like sips of it because every now and then I'm like, I wonder if I'll like it now, because your taste does change as you get older. But nope, I still don't like tea. It's not like I can stand it. Like if you put a gun to my head and ask me to drink a cup, I'll be fine. But I'm really not about it, you know. Whereas green tea, they do this amazing stuff. Can I get up this? They do this amazing stuff at work. It's mint and licorice tea, and not that many people like it. So there's always, you know, like bags of it. It's, oh my god, it's amazing. Like not many people like it. I don't get it, man. I think it's it's amazing. I want to... Can I get... Wait, jump. 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 Oh, come on. Let's Skyrim this. You cannot go any farther. Really? All right, then. Yeah, I was moaning about that in the last time we streamed this, actually, Power. I was just like, what is this guy's deal? It kind of reminds me a bit of the Bean Salesman in... Wait, buttons. It kind of reminds me of the Bean Salesman in Ocarina of Time. But at least the Bean Salesman in Ocarina of Time, like, tries to justify it. Oh, mate. I can't get to this fucking thing, can I? You know what? I think I'm going to quit this quest. I'm not feeling this quest right now. Gather information in Jubilee Village about medicine. Find a Pokemon with 3 leaves in the Crimson Firelands. Someone wants me to get more grains. Yeah, it just seems like he's increasing the price because he knows you're going to buy it. It seems a bit underhanded, to be honest. But, well, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? Right. I mean, it's what's the word? I know English, I promise. It's a computer game mechanic at the end of the day, isn't it? I do prefer when the mechanics try to, like, at least try to explain themselves in a believable way within, like, the lore of the game. But not all games succeed. We got $512 for that. I've got a little. This is from work, by the way. I've got a tiny little bit of sneak left. You know, the old English. Do you know, I don't know Old English, but I do know that ye is actually pronounced the, hence why it's there. Apparently the Y in Old English is pronounced so there you go. A somewhat interesting little tidbit about Old English. Because everyone's all like, ye old pub and all that, but it's actually just the old pub. Not quite as exciting as you thought. You should see what the final bag costs. You know what? I mean, we probably will at some point, but I think I'm all right for now. There's one game that I really slated for. Well, I've slated it in general, but have you ever played Darksiders 2? Like, it's basically like a Zelda game where you go into a dungeon and you get an item in the dungeon that helps you with the rest of the dungeon, which is great. But within the lore of the game, the fact that it just happens to be like a personal upgrade for the main character just doesn't make any sense in like within the story of the game. It's literally just an unexplained mechanic. It's really bad. I mean, it's a bad game for other reasons, but I'm gonna make some more balls. Well, I need some more tumblestones, you know. No mechanic in the end. I'm in two minds about it. At one end, it sucks that he's clearly taking advantage of you. Being a drug dealer, it gives you a free sample. Won't get you hooked. On the other hand, if it costed the same every slot averaged out, you'd never buy a slot. Oh yeah, what you mean? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think let's do the main quest because I think I've had enough of sort of bobbing around for no reason. We'll go to the new area. Genuinely interested, but disappointed now. I know, it is a bit disappointing, isn't it? Hearing reports of those mass outbreaks out there. Stay safe, cut. Right, we're going to... What's the new area called? It's called the Cobalt Crosslands. There we go. Yeah, no, you're right. It would be too expensive. I don't know if no one would buy it, though. Maybe, maybe not. I think actually I should have gone to the other player's average cost slot. Really? Wow. Let's go over here, because I think we need to go to this area that looks like a hand. But yeah, it turns out, Sophie, that Old English isn't as exciting as we first thought. A million. You're going to be a millionaire and you're going to waste it on that. That's terrible. All right, look. Bugwort, really? Right, hey, listen here, you. Right, how about... Pressing all the wrong buttons at this stage. How about you calm down? Right, where's my electric Pokemon? There it is, right. I think you'll find, Staravia, that you are about to die. Why did you do that? What just happened? That's weird. I ran from the battle, apparently. I strayed too far from the game. What else am I going to use what for? Right.